Coming up next on the Jarrett Vines Radio Show.
Wake your ass up.
Take off your shoes. You fucking fool. You've been robbed.
This is a robbery, nigga.
Player, player.
Welcome to the Jarrett Vines Radio Show. What do we have today? Ladies and gentlemen, we have Pastor Lamar Whitehead and his wife at the Leaders of Tomorrow Church. A couple of weeks ago, it went down. They were robbed during a church service for $1 million worth of jewelry combined between the pastor and between his wife. This is a pastor who is known to have a very sketchy past. He drives around in a Rolls Royce. He wears millions of dollars worth of jewelry. He has a lot of flashy suits. He lives the life of a big boss man. If you earn it and you got it the correct way, I don't think that's a problem. But there's some people who say that this man did not garner everything that he has the correct way. There was some stealing involved. That's nor here nor there. I don't know that much about him to say he did or he didn't. But here's what I do know, as well as the rest of the world. Pastor Lamar Whitehead and his wife were robbed for $1 million worth of jewelry during a live stream video. First question I have. You have no security, but you drive a Rolls Royce vehicle, and you also tote $1 million worth of jewelry combined between you and your wife? Where are your bodyguards? Where are your people, brother? You got all that money for a Rolls Royce and you got all that money for jewelry, but you don't have anybody to protect you as a celebrity, which is very uncommon because a lot of celebrities have security to protect them. I even know some of the pastors that take security to different places that they go. That just seems weird in itself. The next question I have. Why would you have on, along with your wife, a combined $1 million worth of jewelry during a church service? I ain't never heard of such before. That's absurd. That's crazy. I got questions about that in itself. Why, bruh? You doing too much. You making yourself a target, and your wife. If you got it and you want to flaunt it, that's on you. But there's consequences that come along with that. And you in Brooklyn? Bad move, bruh. Bad move. Another question that I have. I'm breaking this down now. Robbers came into a church and they robbed you and your wife. They didn't rob the deacons. They didn't rob the ushers. They didn't rob the co-pastors. They didn't rob the people or the congregation. It just seems fishy that the robbers came into your church and they robbed you and your wife and didn't touch nobody else. Now they know who you are, undoubtedly. You the pastor who drives the Rolls Royce. And the motherfucker parked out there in the parking lot. The Rolls Royce is outside. Then on top of that, You got on the jury so they knew who you were. That's what makes the story even more crazier. So they gotta figure, if they gonna rob you and the wife, why not rob everybody else? I'm guessing these other ballers got some money too. Just make it make sense to me, because it don't. I've never seen a robber that had an opportunity to clean up. And we all know what I mean by clean up. I mean, set it straight. I'm going through the whole church. I'm finna rob everybody. They just robbed you and your wife. Man. Just questions. Make it make sense to me. Another thing I couldn't help but notice. Folks was calm during the robbery. I ain't never seen a calm nigga doing a robbery in my life. How you calm and you getting robbed? I don't know if they had guns, knives, or what they had when they came into the church. I'm assuming they had guns. The way they made them get down, it's only one thing gonna make somebody kneel. That's that gun. That's what that bop. That's gonna make them get their ass down. So I'm guessing that's what the robbers had. And there was a guy on the video. If anybody watched it, he sat in the corner and he was calm. Looked like he was still reading the Bible. That didn't sit right with me. That kind of looked like you in on it, or you knew something was going on. Did you set your man up to get hit like that, bruh? Or were you part of an insurance scam, perhaps? I don't know who the guy was, but if you watch the video, you'll clearly see it. He was too calm for it to be a robbery. You sitting in church, think about it. And somebody come up in there with a gun. Oh, motherfucker. Oh my God. Oh, shit. You're going to be panicking. The average person say, you're not going to cuss in church. I see my life flash in front of me. Motherfucker, I don't know about you. I'm going to be doing some cussing in the church. Some swearing and everything else. Some pissing, doing whatever else. Somebody got a gun aimed at you. Don't tell me what you gonna do and what you not gonna do. I'm gonna do what the fuck he say do. What else can you do? Take off the watch. Hey, bro, take off the jury, all right? Give me the shoes. Hey, look, you got it. I may be big, I may be strong, and I may be tough. But Jarrett also smart. I ain't dumb. I want to live to see tomorrow. If you rob me, hey, bruh, you got me. I can get it back. I'm going to tell you this, though. If you don't know how to handle the gun and you get close to me, oh, that's it. I better not see no hesitation if you're a robber. Especially if it's just you by yourself. If I'm surrounded by people with guns, that may be something different. But you better know how to handle that thing. If you gonna yank on me, you better know what you're doing. 100. Like I said, I ain't the baddest of people. I ain't the biggest of people, but you better know what the fuck you doing. Let's move on. I've already covered that. Was it a publicity stunt? I got my notes in front of me. I already covered that. This whole thing seemed like it was a setup. The whole thing seems like it was for insurance purposes. To get some money. Even the church on the outside looked run down. You driving a Rolls Royce. You got over $1 million of jewelry between you and your wife. But the church got vines and stuff on the outside growing on it. It looked ran down. Come on, make it make sense to me. It doesn't. It doesn't make sense to a lot of people. That's pretty much it for this story. That's all I have. That's my opinion. That's all I got to say about it. It seems staged. It don't seem real. Because there's a lot of gaps in the story. A lot of it don't add up. If this was a real robbery, hey, sorry for you. You live and you learn. But this seems like insurance fraud. I'm just saying. Some seem fishy. And I'm pretty sure that if you go back and you look at the story like I did, and you put the pieces of the puzzle together, some don't look right about it. But I'm Jarrett Vines. I'm out of here. Thank you for tuning in to the Jarrett Vines radio show. On the next episode, we're gonna talk about Brittany Griner and this mess that's going on over in Russia. Until then, I'm out.